DCUO video, and today we are doing an ice hybrid loadout. Hybrid meaning we're going to be using powers and your weapon attacks. So with that being said, before you get started, you'll want to remember that you have to have a balance of precision and might, because you are using weapon attacks unlike in the superpowered ones. The superpowered loadout, you can basically use just all might. With a hybrid or weapons expert, or basically anything that you're using your weapons with, you want to have a balance. So whether you're talking about your equipment mods, your generator mods, go a balance of precision and might, half and half. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So without further ado, what you want to do is obviously you want to have, in this case I'm using the two-handed weapon mastery, so you want to put all of the skill points in whatever weapon that you're going to be using, and then whichever weapon mastery. So in this case we have two-handed, so you're going to put all of your points in the two-handed, and then I use the bow arrow storm mastery, so then you want to come down to bow, then you want to put all your points into bow, that unlocks the weapon mastery, and there you go. Alright, so then you obviously want to have your super speed movement, whatever that is. Now in this case we are going to be using robot sidekick. In the super powered loadout we didn't, and I said that you really didn't need it, and that's because in my mind, when you're using a superpowered loadout, you're speccing just into might. Therefore, I feel like that would help you have more damage potential, as opposed to a hybrid loadout where you're basically dividing your skill points up between precision and might. The robot sidekick in this case can probably give you a little bit extra of an edge because your skill points are divided up, but that's just me. And as far as your stat points go, you are going to go into hybrid. Now you can interchange weapons expert and hybrid. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be doing just about the same amount of damage. Obviously, you want to go full points into critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and then with the points that I had left over, I just divided them up between precision and might. So for the actual loadout, from left to right, you're going to be using Ice Boulder Strike, Impaling Ice, Robot Sidekick, Blizzard as your supercharge, Wintry Tempest, and Ice Bash. So basically this is going to be a pretty fast loadout. You're just going to go straight through. You're going to start with Wintry Tempest, clipped into Ice Bash. Obviously here, Wintry Tempest inflicts Frostbite, which is your power interaction. Ice Bash is your weapon attack buff. Ice Boulder Strike will be where the majority of your damage comes from as far as the powers are concerned. As you see there, frostbitten enemies take additional damage. Impaling Ice is going to be our supercharge generator, and then we're going to using Blizzard, as you see here, as our supercharge. So what you want to do, and you'll notice you'll be able to get through this loadout pretty quick. So you're going to clip, you're going to go through. Whoops, would help if I could actually. There we go. Now you're going to have some time. And there you have it. So let's do that again. So the thing is you're going to be able to get through your weapon rotation a couple of times just because of the cooldown of Wintry Tempest. Wintry Tempest does take a minute or two to cool down. So once again, you're going to clip. Oh, actually, I should probably wait till I get power, huh? That would probably help. So let's wait until we get our power back here. That would probably help. Let's wait till we get full power back. Robot Sidekick, you're going to the wrong thing. Alright, let's wait for the power regen here. Power regen, power regen. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hit your first three powers. You're going to hit a weapon mastery. You're going to hit Impaling Ice, and then you're just going to rinse and repeat, essentially. So now that we have full power, so you're going to hit Wintry Tempest, then you're going to hit Ice Boulder Strike, then you're going to hit into that, then you're going to hit into that, then you're going to do that, then you're going to hit that, then you're going to do that. See, and you can hit it several times before Wintry Tempest does indeed cool down. So let's do this one more time. We will let our power here regenerate. And ready, get set, okay, go. So you're going to go dut, dut. You're going to hit your weapon mastery. You're going to hit your weapon mastery. You're You're going to do that. You're going to hit your weapon mastery. You're going to hit your weapon mastery, and then your thing will cool down, so you can do... Ah, damn it, I ran out of power. That's the only problem that I've been having with these loadouts, is that you run out of power. But, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty easy. Does a decent amount of damage for what it's worth. Let's try to do it one more time here and see if I can... Wait for it, wait for it. Now, you'll notice, like I said, you'll have a lot of time to kill between, or during the time that Wintry Tempest is cooling down, so you have time to actually get through a few weapon masteries. Now, there's obviously a plethora of weapon masteries that you can use. Obviously, I'm using the two-handed into bow. You could use the hand blaster into bow. You could use the dual-wield weapon mastery. You could use... brawling into martial arts. I mean, it all depends on what you like. I'm just using basically the weapons that I had in my inventory at the time. So one more time, let's pop the trinket this time and see if that makes a difference. So you're going to go that, and then you're going to go bop, 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 bop. Hit the weapon mastery a few times, and then you're going to be able to go through. And then you're going to be able to go through. So, does a decent amount of damage, and usually if you can get impaling ice, you know, pretty like if you can time it right, you can actually get a decent hit with the powers that way. So, there you have it, a hybrid loadout. Try it out. Let me know what you think. If you guys have tried anything and that works maybe a little better, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But that's all I got for you today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. Stay tuned because there's plenty more loadouts coming. I've got several requests, several on my plate. I'll get there. Just give me some time. So thank you guys again. And until next time, we'll see you soon.